Hello everyone, what is the crack? We are live from Maastricht in the Netherlands for the Sim Formula Europe 2025 live interactive tour. This is going to be a good one. It's going to be probably an hour and a half of a stream, something like that. We're going to go around to all the various products that they have here. We're going to have a good look. You guys are going to shout in the chat and you're going to say which products you want to see, what you want to see more of. If there are questions you want to ask, you're going to ask those questions. After we finish with the sim stuff, we've got an insane car show behind us as well. So we're going to go around, and similar story there, we're going to go and look at cars. This is the small haul of the cars. Let's go, Doggo in the chat. We've got a load of Potato Nation people doing the 24 hours at Daytona right now as well. So wish them luck in the chat. How is everything, Doggo? Everything looking okay in the chat? We're going to go have a little walk around. Let's start with the tour. I am already shattered. It's only the Saturday. We still have... audio quality is great. Awesome. Thank you so much, Adrian. Coming from Adrian Smith Music, that is a high regard. I'm guessing you take your sound pretty seriously. We've got a lot of heavy hitters there. We've got a secret conversation going on here between Richard from SimLab and Gomez from GSI. Audio is great. Only problem is I'm not there. Yes, September is going to be good. Guys, I'm going to give you a great interactive tour of this Terence Dunn What's the Crack. We've got loads of stuff going on here. We've got Potato Nation people in the background. We're going to start over at the far end over here. I appreciate that fast pan was probably a little bit difficult. Davey, what's the crack? Yeah, load of Potato Nation here as well. We're going to start right over in the corner. This is a smaller expo than what you'd expect from the likes of Dortmund. So don't, you know, there aren't too many brands here. There are some good brands here. We've got here KNAF Digital. This is a Dutch sim racing community. So anybody who is Dutch and looking for a Dutch speaking sim racing community, get a screenshot of that QR code here. So they have a rig set up. We've got Thrustmaster stuff on display here. Let me switch my camera around, because you guys don't want to see me. I might just go for the ultra wide back camera. There we go. This is a little bit better. Yo, Dutch Spuds. He escaped Ireland again. Izzy, what is the crack? So we've got the new Thrustmaster base on that one with the SF1000. No, that's the old steering wheel on that. We've got all the typical Ferrari headsets and stuff. So someone allowed him out of the country. Hey, Lawrence. Bartholomew, what's the crack? Daniel McGowan. There's some this is what I have to do with my kids as well, sitting in the rig, because they can't reach the pedals. But that's how is everyone doing? We've got they're selling stuff over here. This is simgame.shop, so it's written in Dutch, so I'm guessing they serve the Netherlands and Belgium and the likes. We've got a little flight sim over here as well. So it's cool to see, as always, it's cool to see the little bit of flight simulation coming in here as well. Over here, we've got the first, I guess, of the heavy hitters. Asher over here. We're going to show you some of these Asher devices. These displays are being run on multiple rigs around there. Ireland didn't want Lawrence to be their problem anymore. These Asher devices, I hope it's coming across on the screen there. They're so bright, especially this bottom one is mad bright. They've got really nice high quality gear here. Lovely display as well. Like, this is a very small expo stand, but it's a really tidy little display. You could Benelux to make it shorter. Hey LD, I'm curious about the SimLab sequential shifter. Let's focus on this in a while. So they presumably made a clicky option after feedback from Expo and Dortmund. Yes, I will show you, and you will hear the clickiness of that shifter. We're going to have a look at Asher here. So the Asher stuff is, I guess there's not much new here, but it's worth showing at some of those prices. This is the Artura range. That's kind of the main range that they're pushing at the moment. Again, it's a tidy little stand, this. Shout in the world where you are. I changed the time. Usually I do this stream earlier in the day, and it's usually around lunchtime. Now we're towards the end of the day. So you can see the crowds are already kind of a little bit starting to disperse. This is kind of cool. This is the little configurator where you can configure, you can even upload your own logo and stuff for customizing your Asher wheel. So over here we've got a track time with race room. So shout those of you who are in the States. I'm right behind you. Are you actually? Does lens need a wipe? Is my wipe... Lens looks clear to me. I don't think the lens needs a wipe. Anybody else have an issue with it? Oh, you mean for the lights and stuff? No, so it's on the gimbal right now, and if I wipe it, it's gonna just break it. Let's go over here. This is Cooler Master over here, guys. Watching from the US, time is much easier. Nice one, doggo. Michigan here, on a tugboat, USA. That's what I like to hear, guys. I've deliberately done this later in the day to accommodate the people in the US. This is the Cooler Master stand. So they've got some SimiCube gear here and GSI. There's some Cooler Master stickers on it and stuff, but they have the rigs, Cooler Master rigs. They've got some Moza gear over here. This is the only Moza presence around here, but they've obviously got their Cooler Master PC products here as well. They've got stickers on absolutely everything. And they've got a motion rig over here. Yeah, the direct spots. But this is mainly SimiCube. And that is because they are located right next to SimiCube. SimiCube have arguably the stand of, there's Gamer Muscle, there's Maxime. This is arguably the stand of the Expo. This is unreal. Jared Hughes, what's the crack? This is an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous stand. They've got a competition going on here. At the moment I'm in P17. Peter McCann is up in P11. They changed the setup so it's a lot easier or a lot quicker now. What rigs is SimiCube using? So they say Kyozo on them at their home of sim racing. This is the Savu rig. That's the rig they're using. I'll tell James in a sec. He's a danger to you all. So this is a Savu rig. There are other ones as well. This one has motion. I tried this one. There was just a little bit too much motion in it for me, but I like very, very little motion. So I guess they need to showcase the products. There are two rigs over here. I guess I did most of my lap in this one over here. And we've got some potatoes in the rig here. This is, there's Ian May. Peter McCann's in the rig. He loves being filmed. Yo, stateside here as well. Much easier to view at this time. Nice one, William O. So this is like a shop. Like, this is the SimiCube stand. They've got screens all up here as well. They've got their collaboration wheel with Gomez here. This is their passive. No motion allowed in Lawrence's Ocean. This is their passive throttle. So if you're buying one of these super expensive pedals, you don't have to get the throttle. They have a passive throttle as well. This is the newer one, the Active Pedal Pro, and we've got the Active Pedal Ultimate over here. That desk, a one-to-one model of the Active Pedal. Oh, yeah, it's the same size. What's the crack, Gav? And this is their little SC Link device. So that's like a little USB device that allows these things to talk to each other. They find it far more reliable than USB. That's their, what's it called, a Valo wheel, GT23. So that one's been around for a while. The familiar wheelbases. Will there be any new mid-range shifters? Like there are no real H-pattern shifter manufacturers here. This is you can see how big the pedal plate is here, look. That's the wheelbase. And that's the pedal plate. That's not a tiny wheelbase, that's an SC2 Sport. Can't wait for your long-term review. I'd actually need a longer rig for an active pedal. You know, that's not even a joke. It does stick, it hangs over the back of my ASR Pro. So this is like, I feel like I'm serving at the bar for SimiCube. They need some beer taps. You guys need some beer taps here. So that's the SimiCube stand. Of course, they've got active pedals on most of the rigs. This is a GSI rig. We're after straying into the GSI territory. But if we look here, Kevin Joyce wants to put his arse print in that seat. The active pedals on the rig, these are the active pedal ultimates. They've got the passive throttle on here, Guinness on tap. But how cool is that? Like, it's such a cool stand. It's unreal. And they've invested heavily. It's pretty deadly. We've got the GSI stand here. Are there any particular GSI wheels that you guys want to see? Anything of particular interest? GXL V2, the FPE V2. I will be getting one of these in the near future. So I'm really looking forward to that. I customized it completely. Fifth beer at the bar, at the bar. Is V&M here? No, V&M, I've not seen them at any expos yet. V&M is quite a small company based in Vietnam. So, yeah, I haven't seen them around. The Hyper P1, this is like the GT Max 32, but the Formula version, I guess. Lawrence just smashing into things. Yeah, I nearly knocked the monitor stand off a mount. And they're just so cool. See the, is that a zero play mount? Or which one's that? QRS 1. Not even sure what one that is. It's like a check-in desk at the airport. Yeah, look at the size of it. It's massive. So this is later in the day, so it's a little bit quiet. Is that? Oh, that's their own proprietary QR. Okay, I don't have that. Is that? Oh, I think I know the one. Yeah. I think I know. I just haven't seen it. I haven't used it. And of course, the GT Max 32. Cheers, Sideways. If there's anything you'd like to know about any of these products, any of these brands, just shout in the chat. They've got lots of these little rigs here. A little bit of creaking going on. These are the Cube Controls pedals. Cube Controls are not... Cube Controls are present here. Hey, oh, brilliant. It's gas. Like, Cube Controls don't have a stand here, but they're like, all of a sudden I spotted someone from Cube Controls. So we will cross the way here, and this is all the SimLab stuff. Very impressive spaces. Yeah, it's deadly. Really, really cool. Stuart Bastide, thank you so much. So we got Richard from SimLab there, still talking to Gomez, to Jose Gomez. This has the Mercedes wheel on it with the SimLab wheelbase and the SimLab pedals. So there's a guy who looks to be on a serious lap right now. We'll have a quick look at the pedals. You guys saw these pedals recently on my videos. Interested in the SimLab wheelbases. Is there anything in particular you want to know about the SimLab wheelbases? This is a smaller expo, yes it is. The steering wheels look beautiful. I'm gonna give you guys a close-up of the steering wheel here.
Coolest Mercedes steering wheel ever in the history of mankind.
Do you work here?
I'm the new sales rep. This is my boss, Richard, here.
Yeah, this thing is absolutely class. I got a demo of this in Dortmund, and some of the functionality is just so cool. Some of the stuff that they have thought of, I guess they haven't really thought of because it's in the real car, right? But the stuff you've integrated in here is just absolutely, it's very, very cool. So this is a collaboration with Mercedes, and it's like the real wheel. If Housingfeld are there, can you ask them for a pedal face keyring? That's a great idea. I think Linda is floating around the place from Housingfeld. Please try out the SimLab wheelbases. So even though I've used the SimLab wheelbases, I haven't really put them through their paces with settings and stuff. So I still need to work all that out. And as you can see, the bases are pretty much covered up at the moment. They're not really, ready. They're still refining them. So I do see, I think, a proprietary quick release there. It's like another one of those style. Yo, what's the crack? Flea McBaggins, how are you getting on? And the SimLab pedals again. These rigs have a really kind of small footprint as well. They're, of course, SimLab rigs. And they've got another setup here. This one has super curved screens. So you can see how much curve is actually on those screens. It gives an interesting field of view. I don't even know what kind of screens they are. You guys can probably tell me in the comments. That is the P1X Pro, I believe. It's a lovely, lovely looking rig. Well, what's the crack, Flea? You missed a couple of stands, Flea. We're going to go through that car show in a while as well, so stick around. Yeah, that's the SimLab offerings. They do have the shifter on this rig, I believe. Oh no, it's not. Where is the shifter? Oh, it's over here. Sorry, I walked straight past the shifter. So we're just going to look here, so we can see them using it. We'll give a good go at the shifter. There's a blue ring on the edge, on the top. You can adjust that to adjust the the tension on it. So you can kind of see the mechanism at work there. Will Ford, what's the crack? Luke McDonald, thanks for liking the stream. So this is their new shifter. It does come with a shorter handle as well. So you can pretty much make this as quiet or as loud as you want. Obviously, the louder it is, the better the feeling is. So that little gear inside, see the way that's popping up with a spring? It's like a reverse spring mechanism. So it's interesting. It feels a little bit different to a lot of shifters that I've tried. I did try it earlier, but it looks pretty cool. I like that it's got a tiny little footprint, really small footprint. So you could quite easily, if I look at that from above, you could quite easily mount that next to a H-pattern shifter. They're still driving. Oh yeah, how are the guys doing in the 24 hours? Eventually they'll just have one 360-degree monitor. You just stick your head into. Yeah, it's called VR. But yeah, that's the shifter. Is there anything else you want to see about the shifter? You're up till all hours spotting. So that's that. This is also the SimLab handbrake. It looks to me effectively to just be a brake pedal with a slightly different stack. But it looks decent, looks okay. The small footprint is such a big thing. I recognize that rig. Do you have this rig? All right, excellent. Okay, let's go. Love the coverage. Cheers, Jeremy. You're very, very welcome. So that was this hall. That's just this part. And we're going to go into the next section now. Again, this is not a huge expo, but it is a really cool little venue. If you have any things that you want to see in particular, give me a shout in the chat and I'll let you guys know. We've got the Overtake stand over here. Hopefully you guys have been watching a lot of their coverage as well. So they're... Hello, how's it going?
Well, great.
Nice one. So they've got a load of rigs in here, a lot of SimLab stuff. I think they've got a rally set up. They've got a iRacing set up here. What's this? That's Gran Turismo. And this is a TV power off demo. They've got free Red Bull. So like and subscribe. Overtake GG. They give away a free Red Bull. Would you like to say anything? Say hi to the Potato Nation.
Yeah, hello Potato Nation. I hope you are all good and enjoy the show.
Thanks a million, man. Yes, I'm live. This show is in Maastricht in the Netherlands. Yes. Oh, lads, the chat is going absolutely bonkers. Got any cool button boxes? Yes, Tugboat. I will show you some button boxes in just a little while. I see people watching the stream while stalking me. We're going to go have a look at this car show in a while. This is going to take a while to get around. It's going to be big. This is my favorite motion simulator at the expo. There's Thiago. We're going to go and have a look at that in just a minute. Have a look around that. Some of you will have seen it. LD goes bonkers. I'm GOT from Lawrence. Oh God, they're behind me filming me. I'm gonna run in here. There's some famous faces. And we're inside the ImSim. This is like, look at this for a location, guys. 3:20 a.m. Oh, take it easy, Will. Sorry, I adjusted the time of these streams for the American audience. Look at this for a backdrop. How insane is that? Show Peter's mug. You want to see Peter? All right. There's a request on the chat. Peter McSlow.
Hello, everybody. Fucking William.
How many spuds travelled? I think there are about 15 of us. Some honorary spuds as well. That yellow, this sim rig, is it? Small footprint. They just that's just in a flight case. So they kind of pretty much fold in those screens. See the way they have a folding arm? They fold it in, put the cover on and just ship it. Same with all the others. They just put them on a flight case. If there's anything I missed in the chat, give me a shout. Let me know. This rig is just class. One of my favorite things about it is the most stupid thing about it. When you press the brake, that lights up. There's a brake light here. You'll see it in a sec when the guy is driving. It's a motion rig. The screen is static on it. And everything's adjustable. There are like little buttons under the wheelbase where you can adjust the pedals. You can adjust the wheelbase itself. The seatbelt tensioner is class on it. I'm going to try and get my hands on one of those. Now we have a face. The one LD is always chasing. That was Peter McCann. Yes, it was. Awesome attendance again. Yeah, I want to see the break. Here we go. Hey! Nice. Excellent. Yeah, it's such a cool rig. And the paint on it is like worthy of a car. It's lovely. Very, very nice. And I love that like the CEO of the company is here setting it up, even though they're quite a big company now. While this is happening, in person we have Spuds watching, Spuds driving Daytona 24. Yes, we do. So that is IMSIM. We're going to go down here. The venue is so cool, isn't it? It is such a nice little venue. We've got the simware.eu rigs. Look at this thing. How unreal is that? So if there's anything that I've missed, guys, give me a shout. Let me know in the chat. Anything that you want to see. Reminds me of the kids' cars used to play outside Tesco. Like, how class is that? And when you're actually in the rig, the FOV is slightly better. But it looks pretty cool. VR rig here. Will Frodo and Sam meet you? Hope Gandalf. Show Paul's stuff. We're going to go to Paul's stuff in just a moment. So, more rigs here. Sorry. We've got some VPG stuff in these stands here. You guys saw these at the Dortmund Expo. This is the Ford Mustang GT3. I saw this. This looks kind of cool. That's the Conspit little DDU unit. It's very nice. Expo seems bigger than last year. Yeah, it's good. I'd say it's similar size. To be honest, it's similar size. Sure, she's fast. She can't turn for shite. We've got some Cube Controls products down here, including their Mercedes rim. That poster is colourful, yes. So Geezer, right now, he's making a sale. That's Paul on the left, pretending he knows what he's talking about. It's like, he goes, that's a steering wheel, I think. He doesn't know what the non-round ones are. Daniel McGowan, anyone idea if Fanatec plan to develop a new shifter? No idea, Kenneth. This is the Neo X that I recently reviewed, or recently did a video on. That is only €219, but then you have to add the shifter paddles and a steering wheel rim, but you can use one that you already have. Shout out to Simware, some first class customer service, nice. Reindeer, I have to tell them that. So we just got a comment on the stream from a Reindeer Stam. He said, shout out to Simware. Yeah. Some first class customer service.
Oh, thank you.
Looking forward to getting a GT Neo X hub soon. Got Acetec stuff in here. Got some Potato Nation stickers here because we want to talk about this stuff in just a minute. Paul is, I'm going to just, I guess, chat to him in a minute. Notice there were no glued in bits on that Simagic rim. Paul is here. the Simagic gear, all of this. You probably have seen most of this on my channel before. The old GT4 rim. And of course the 3 wheelbases. The next expo that I go to, I'm hoping to see the new Simagic bases as well. Shifter, the 2 versions of the shifter, the handbrake. Neo X, just bought 2 of these, arriving Tuesday, nice. The P2000 pedals. And Paul is mad making a sale, so we're gonna come back in just a little while. And some more rigs here. This one here is a drift rig. So they've got the Neo X here all lit up as well. Wonder if they fixed the GT4 clutch sensors yet. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, Simagic's not here themselves, but I don't know if they have. I can't wait to have some Simagic equipment. Simagic is a terrible company. No, nice gear. That's what they said on the chat. I don't know. I'm just reading out the chat messages. That's what they said. I'm just reading out the comments. I don't filter the comments. Here's a little book, exclamation mark book in the comments. Go check that out. I hope to hear more about the active pedal. Yes, go check out Jaxer's video on the active pedal. Take it easy, William O. Any new Asetek gear? No, nothing. There's Zen's sim wheels. They're pretty cool. We'll have a look at those. There are also these little. If you're looking for that FOV, this allows you to put your wheel right up by the screen. They're really, really nice. The guy who runs this company is only 19 years of age, guys. Can you imagine? I'd say when I was 19 years of age, I was still licking stones. Have they let slip when the new Zeus Formula Rim? No, they have not. Waiting on your book to come in. It should be in the post. Nice one. Thanks for doing the exclamation mark book. Can't trust the CEO of Simagic. Okay, interesting. So the Zen's custom wheels are over here. Now, I was quite impressed by these guys. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of this brand, but this, again, very young guy makes these wheels, but they're made to an exceptional quality standard. So the pricing isn't on show here. They're kind of what you'd expect a wheel like this to be at, so they're not particularly, cheap, but not horrendous either. I've quite enjoyed my Simagic equipment. Only issue is fraying on a very cheap rim. Sorry, yeah. Was your fault, okay. Licking stones. The snosberries taste like snosberries. Similar lads delighted with the Simagic equipment. I was just reading out the comments. People know I'm not anti-Simagic. Here we have SimLab once again scoping out the competition. But it's so cool, isn't it? So that is just a young guy. He's standing there on the right, makes those wheels. So this is on the left is a G-tail design, and then we've got a guy from Zen's. They're only young guys, and here is SimLab. Absolute giants in the game, and they're just checking out. That's what an expo like this is like, and you can see that interaction, that camaraderie. They're seeing how they did it. They're chatting to each other. Like, that is how businesses are formed and connections are made. It's unbelievable. It's so cool. My girls are loving the book. They love the part about Jeff. Class. Simagic base wheel and shifter holding up. Nice. I hope I can gather enough money to buy V&M or SimLab base this year. Nice. What's the crack, John Rambo? So yeah, there's a custom version of one of those Zen wheels here. Then we've got I don't even know what this is. Is this an F2 car? I don't even know, to be honest. I don't know what this is. Can someone in the chat enlighten me what kind of car this is? This is the Chuatara Racing stand. F1 car or Simrig? It is definitely not a Simrig. If you donate €100 to the stream, I'll try and fit in there. Carbon fiber, all the things. Everything's carbon fiber. The wheels are huge. Is it F2? I'd say it's F2. They've got loads of like sim race gloves and stuff, hoodies. It's got a little cart on display here as well. More hoodies, more gear, some funky designs. Hey, that's all right. So these are the gloves and stuff that they have. Does it have space in the boot for groceries? Potato Nation's next sponsored car. A deadly little cart here as well. This thing is completely unraced so far, I'd say. Cool to see it in its... and look, more free Red Bull. Ask the guy in the white hat. You just parked your grocery bags on the wing. Looks like F3, could be wrong. So here, another little cart, and if we look over here, you can see the car show that we're going to go to in just a little while. Check out the little disc brakes and everything on here. So cool. And this is the one of the coolest simulators here. I've not actually used this one, but you can see they've really focused in on the FOV. So even if you look at those wheels, it's like it does look like they're attached like an extension of the car. So they've really put effort into it. It's also motion. Now the screens don't move. I'd be buzzing. Flea-size motors. But it's pretty deadly. I really like that. Would you ever build a kart rig? Probably not. I don't have the space for it. That's probably the only reason though. If I had loads of space, I probably would. So more of the Tuatara and Riff Rocks. This is another deadly little rig. Looks like very kind of automotively inspired. Scared of the FOV police. Zero bezels, amazing. And you can probably hear in the background, we've got some esports going on. Because this is the esports arena. So loads of people standing around watching the esports. I feel poor seeing this expo. Over here, we've got, actually I'll show a little bit of what's happening. This is using the Last Garage software. So they're at Brands Hatch. And the people driving are all against that wall over there. Potatoes in the wild. No, most brands are not here. In fact, we've pretty much seen all the stands now. We're just going to have a quick look in here. SimRep, they do pretty cool stuff. I've seen loads of people walking around with these guys. Look at these things, these little flag boxes. I've seen people walking around the expo after buying these. So these are pretty cool. How much are those flag boxes? How much do they cost? $150 for the pair.
Including tax, 21% tax. So
okay.
If you're
$150 including the tax, but they're like super high resolution, lovely little screens. It's very cool.
check it in the sim there with
Oh yeah, we've got them installed here. This is like one of those Eau Rouge offset rigs, but there's no motion on it. No jet ski sims. Just see these little flag indicators. And then they've got their screen hooked up. This screen is actually kind of interesting because it's not a USB screen. That is a HDMI connected screen. So that's kind of interesting. And they have some super cool wheels here, like this Cosworth wheel. Oh, here we go. So that's a pretty serious bit of kit. Yeah, this is a real world wheel. So this Cosworth wheel, if you need to ask the price, you can't afford it. Here it is, exploded. That's a pretty cool display because when you look at it like this, it just looks exactly the same. But then from the side, you can see all the insides and stuff. So they do these components as well. They make all these. Or they have all these super cool components. All right, we'll keep going. A lot of people watching the Here's the little- Do you want to tell the stream a secret?
What, a secret? Oh, hello.
Just tell them.
I'll tell them a secret. Guys, look who we have here with us.
Okay, I think we're reconnected there. Can you guys see me again? Can you guys see again? We're reconnected, apparently. Just going to wait for people in the chat to shout. GM is a saboteur. Did you guys hear what they said? They saw a real life rage quit. So somebody rage quit in real life. The stream did just drop, right? Are you guys back? I must have just lost mobile coverage there. It's saying my stream is up again. Give me a shout if you can hear me in the chat. You're back. Sorry about that, guys. What's the last thing you heard? Did you hear Maxime speak? So they're never going to see the secret because my stream dropped, and they said your face broke the stream.
I'm not surprised.
Do you want to tell them the secret again?
I can't think of any secrets. I'm so tired.
Give them a controversial opinion.
No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Yeah, no. I'm too tired.
And that muscle. So David cut it. Sorry about that, guys. Where's Colin? You want to see Colin? I don't think Colin doesn't have a face. That's the issue, you see. So, guys, is there anything sim racing related that you want to see? Because that is pretty much it. That was 40 minutes it took to get around all of that. Luckily, there's not as big a crowd because it was. Oh, actually, geez, there is something we want to see. We want to go back to Paulie. Here, let's go to Paul. It is time. So this, guys, is Paul. I want to just give a quick intro to Paul. Paul is an avid Potato Nation member, and Paul started kind of 3D printing stuff for himself, then got some commissions from the community.
Somebody asked me to make their own button box, and they said, "Can you make that?" And I said, "Well, yeah, probably." And here we are.
And here we are. So Paul is officially exhibiting here, guys, and these are his products, and they're deadly, very, very affordable. Do you want to show us like your 3 picks of the bunch? Show us maybe your best seller and your 2 favorite.
The best seller, strangely enough, is this small box with just 3 encoders. And 3 push buttons. That is the best seller, strangely enough. So.
And how much does that cost?
58 euros.
Okay, deadly.
Okay, and the other best seller is this one
These
here.
are 3D because 2D is uncivilized. That's
Yep,
what they're saying.
well, they would be, wouldn't they? Who's there?
You can guess who that was.
Probably. And another best seller is this one here. This is 4 buttons here, and encoders, which you can basically map to any of your encoder-controlled systems on the rig, even sound or perhaps seat movement. You don't have to use these for ABS or brake bias or anything like that. So that's this one here. That's a good one. These come out at, I think these are 48 euros for these ones. So very affordable.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
at 48, it's not really surprising why they're a good seller.
And then we have this one here, which is 20 buttons, including 4 encoders, and you have your engine start controls here. This lights up in red, and you get the 20 buttons. This is 105. Cool. So even 105 is pretty affordable to have 20 buttons on your rig.
Yeah.
Okay? And that's basically the 3 best sellers. The rest of them, the other ones are the long button boxes, which is...
Show us one of the long ones.
Okay. There's a long button box, which is very popular to actually
I just want someone in the chat to say...
Are they chatting?
I want them to say that you have a very long one.
Somebody's got to say. Somebody's got to say it. I'm not going to repeat that or reply to it. So this is a good one. People like to put these under one of their screens. Very easy to fit. You have the fittings on the back to screw it down to something. Or
Question in the chat: do they come with mounts?
no, I can make you a mount, or you can use your imagination to make your own, or hot glue, which is Lawrence's
Now,
favourite.
most of them, you told me there are standard mount holes.
They're visa distances. It's a visa distance, so you can easily use it on perhaps a track racer button box mount. I think they make the dedicated button box mounts.
Yeah.
But they're all visa fittings on the back.
Last one, someone said, "Show us one of the long ones on a stream." It got demoted.
Who is this?
Someone's saying they like using RAM mounts, but they're very expensive. I have a RAM mount
I
as well.
don't know what the RAM mount is.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
They're pretty good. And I'm going to have to ask you to show us one of the backlit button ones as well, because
I can show you the back.
being a sucker for the backlit buttons, I want to see it.
The backlit ones are actually just under €100.
Oh, nice one.
Okay. I need to find somewhere to plug in.
Is there a USB port somewhere?
There,
Is there a battery pack somewhere or something? If there's not, it's fine.
wait,
It's all good. No, you'll crash one of the PC.
I don't, guys, I don't want to.
Let's show the front of it.
But these actually light up in red or blue, and this is a 12-button box. Comes out at €100, €99.50.
Deadly.
So, and this is one that goes well too, because it basically gives you 12 buttons lit for just under €100. So,
People want to know where they can buy them.
Geezer3D.com.
Here we go. Geezer 3D, GEEZER 3D.com. Or just Google it. Geezer3D.com. Lot of interest. You'll probably be watching this back. You'll see the interest in the comments.
That's fantastic, guys. Thank you very much.
Paul, is there anything you want to say to the people from the Potato Nation? I know you chat to a lot of them regularly, but maybe...
I talk occasionally, all right? But thanks, guys, for the support. I really appreciate it. It's fantastic being here. Also with the support that simware.eu have given me to allow me to put my products here. They've been great. So also support simware.eu, because they've helped me immensely, as well as the Potato Nation guys.
Deadly.
So super, thank you very much.
There's Manu from simware.eu.
Talking about you.
People in the chat earlier were saying they got great customer service from you guys, so I was happy to hear that as well. We're just looking around at some of the bits. I was showing them some of I haven't shown the Conspit stuff yet, so I've got some Conspit stuff on the rigs as well. It's an impressive setup. Thanks a million.
Thank you.
Yeah, how cool is that, guys? Here's Jaxer.
Are you well?
There's Jaxer. Have you guys been to Jaxer? I don't have an exclamation mark Jaxer on my channel yet, so you're going to have to introduce yourself.
Jaxer on YouTube, making exclusively YouTube videos, no streaming, just iRacing, all things sim racing that interest me. Absolutely love it.
Go check out his content.
Thanks very much. How are you all enjoying the stream, the Lawrence de Soswa?
Are you watching the stream?
Sorry, I have a...
No, you're grand.
What's on in my...
Yeah. He's got the stream on.
Anyone that doesn't have the Lawrence stream open, I don't know what they're doing. You just have the last stint left, is it?
Call him Salah on behalf of Simi.
Salope.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm calling Salah.
T'es un gros salope de vache, Simi. Je t'aime.
So that's Jaxer. Seriously, go check out. He's done a lot of Simagic stuff lately, knocking it out of the park.
Thank you.
The best Irish sim racing channel by far.
After Lawrence.
All right. Okay, we're going, guys. We're going. Epic, what's the crack? Is that world famous content creator Jaxer? All right, guys. Who wants to see some cars? Do you guys want to see some cars? I am happy to go and walk around, show off some cars. We're gonna. There is so much to see. If you spot something in the background, you're gonna have to just tell me. I have a media pass. You're gonna have to just tell me if you spot stuff in the background. I'm just gonna walk through here. I am gonna go for Simi. I'm gonna go over to this 928. This is pretty special. So those of you tuning in, it's a lot more calm here. There are no simulators flying around. This is a 928S Strosek. Lots of deadly cars around. Little Volvo, Amazon. Most of these cars are for sale as well. So if you guys have some money burning a hole in your pocket, most of them are for sale. Look at the state of that thing. That's not the S13 based one. That's another variation. A lot of Porsches here. That one's like only 50 grand only. Some really cool old BMWs. This thing is pretty cool. Was that Geo Driver? Take it easy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This thing is pretty cool. So this is a little. I think it's gotten a nut and bolt restoration. This thing's 80 grand, which I don't actually think is crazy. Not that I can afford it. I don't think it's crazy for what it is. Because look, it's completely. Everything's redone inside and everything. It's mad, deadly. So I've got a great mix of old and new around here. If there's anything in particular you want me to focus on, guys, just shout. It's got some old Honda bikes here. I think that's an old Kawasaki. Brand new Volvo. Even this haul alone is already quite interesting. So I'm going quickly here, guys. Another boat of a car. Look at this thing. You don't know which side is the front and which side is the back. Supercharged. How savage is that? Gorgeous. Old Jags. Another, that's a Morgan, I think. Brand new old car. Nice little G-Wagon / Unimog, whatever it is. Savage cool cars here. See this Land Cruiser. How much do you think this Land Cruiser is going for? Guesses in the chat. How much is this Land Cruiser listed at? I'll show you the sticker in a while. Now, it's pretty nice. There's some details that are original, I guess. They look a little bit aged, but the rest of it looks almost new. So it's a very nice car. What do you think the list price on that is? 30k, Epic says. A Junimog. Oh, we'll go look at those rally cars in just a moment. I'll go straight to the price here because I've already gotten some guesses. €37,500. I can't believe it cost that much. That was a bit frightening. 55 grand. Jesus. They almost seem common in Ireland. I've seen loads of them. I don't know what's so special about that one. Some cool rally-inspired metal here. I absolutely love this spoiler. Look at that thing. How class is that spoiler? Lovely dished wheels as well. This thing, I don't think this thing has ever been used. Look at that. You eat your dinner off that. Fit 11. Lovely little Manta here as well. Removed before flight. Savage little thing. Here, what else have we got? Lots of class cars here. Old Merc. This Ferrari here. All the Ferraris from this era just make me think about growing a mustache. I don't know what it is. The spoiler has its own spoiler. Pretty Opal. We heard you like spoilers, so we put a spoiler on your spoiler. The chat is slightly delayed from where I am, guys. Probably the internet connection. But we're connected. How's the quality? Is the quality all okay? Nice little M3. Oh, lads, I have to show you. This car absolutely took my breath away from a distance. I'm going to stand where I was standing when I saw it. And through a crowd of people, I spotted this. Hang on. L is for Lawrence, who wrote a nice book. Sim Expo was top. A lot of awesome cars at the show. Nice one. So look at this. I was standing over here. Look at this Singer. I just absolutely love this retro mod style. It's got LED headlights. It's got a lovely splitter on it. It's got like this matte detail. They're almost clashy colours, but they work. It's got the fuel cap right there in the middle of the bonnet. At least 4 hours to do the car show justice. Green Porsche is a Singer. Yes, it is. and the price tag confirms it. But look at the interior, lads. So the top was on this earlier when I saw it. Look at this. So there was matching luggage in here. They must have just hidden that. There's a good amount of room in the back, and I'm not even joking. An adult could sit in the back of that. Yeah, the seats are insane. Sweet looking car, but I can't afford it. So, oh, here we go. I didn't see this earlier either. How unreal is that? And then this is the matching. See the matching luggage? I'll just stand on the other side. Let me wait for my camera to catch up. So we've got the matching luggage. Matches it's unreal, lads. It's absolutely gorgeous. The stance of this, the little mirrors. Love it. All right, on to the next. Let's go, go, go. I don't want to make this too long, but I also don't want to ignore cars. Like, isn't it mad that I'm just walking past the Speedster? Just, no, not interested. It's only a Speedster. It's nuts. It's nuts. Hope I can afford the luggage. Maybe just buy it without the luggage. Save a few quid. All right, we're going down the stairs now. That was the small hall, and this is the first of two large halls. So this place smells like money. Money, 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 money. It's Philo here. They've got lots of stuff around. Oh, how cool is that? Look at these things. Little mini steering wheel replicas. Very cool. Very, very cool. Well, you can tell the expo isn't in Ireland. The luggage would be stolen. Maybe start with the luggage. Right. A load of Beetles here. Beetle, Beetle, Beetle. Oh, I'm so glad that we're doing it at this time, because there are way less people. I have way more space. I can do this way, way quicker. Ian May, you should get in here and take your photos now. This is one of those interesting Mercedes that I hope Izzy's not in the chat anymore. Davey, what's the crack? Rob me a neon, please. I like this yoke as well. Let's go all the way around the edge first, maybe. Look at this thing. Absolutely love that. It's a Dunkerfort, it's called. I just think it's class. I think it's very American inspired. I think that thing is deadly. The Singer Targa and the Ferrari F40 were the stars, but the Ford GT40, the Panda 4x4, the Koenigsegg are awesome too. Nice, George. Got SL65 over here. I love these SL65s. I just feel like the interior is very dated. Very, very dated. I'd love... I think it's just mainly the center console. It's just very dated. We've got a lovely B4 RS... Is it B4? RS4 here? Or is it B5? I'm not up on my Audi gens. So you guys in the chat are going to have to tell me. What the feck is that? Alright, we've got a load of gorgeous... Look at the roof line on this thing. Little Lotus. The two-tone roof is savage. Gonna go down this way. Looks like a slingshot. Little Mustang there. A nice little SLR. This one actually won an award. I'll go to that in just a second. Got beautiful SLS, is it? SLS Roadster? Or what are they called? We've got Clio V6. Right next to that, we've got a 200 grand BAC mono. Can you imagine paying 200 grand for that? Now they are road legal, which is kind of cool. Any Jap stuff? Yes, there is one Jap car to the best of my knowledge. One Jap car. One interesting Jap car. Lovely little Speedster here as well. That one's 270 grand. This one here is unrestored, and this is a pre-A. pre-A Speedster at 356. That one is 350 grand. Now, I want to show you this because this, guys, is part of the reason I have a sim racing channel, part of my obsession. I don't know if you can see how long this car is. It is redonkulously long, and I'm going to show you. Not many people get to see these. This is what it would look like in your rear view mirror. It is insane. The XJ220 is insane. I am just in love with this thing. The price? 590 grand. A Jag. This thing, I love this thing. Not necessarily, okay, it's a very, very cool car, but that color, I don't think that comes across on camera. That color is phenomenal. Absolutely love that color. And some, yeah, very cool metal here. We're going to go up this way. Actually, we went around the side. I'll go this way. Lovely little Carrera here. There are Porsches everywhere. If there's a particular Porsche that you want to see, shout. Oh God, they just said that the thing is closing. So I think I'm going to have to go like mad quick here. Lovely Ferraris around the place. The 220 is so long you need to pay twice the tax and insurance. They're even selling jewellery here. Lovely 718 Spider here. It's a class yoke. Lovely old Z8. This thing is unreal. Look at that. A 930 turbo. They've stopped the music. I hear a simulator in the distance. Lots of car restoration companies. Look at the state of all this, guys. This is mental. The stands are just gorgeous. Big rolls. Lovely old Beamer here. Stunning stuff. And lads, this is only the first of the two large halls. Mental. Absolutely mental. Widowmaker. Be still my beating heart. Got some race inspired stuff here. I think this is the GT40 that everyone's talking about, so let's go over to that. Check this thing out. Completely gorgeous. This is a very, very significant car. Like, what? This place just smells like money. Just looks like money. They're closing already. Yeah, it's earlier today. They've got some lovely Porsches over here as well. This one is the Ian May Special. Little Lotus 87. Tiny little cars as well. Look at the state of this thing. Oh my God. 992 GT3. It's not a GT3 RS. And then look at the size of this. That is hideously big. It's nice that there are some like future classics here as well. Was that a Lancia Stratos? I will have a look in just a moment. Oof. Oh, Flea, I wouldn't look if I were you. I wouldn't look right now. Oh my God. Oh my God, that is gorgeous. Oh my God. I would drive the absolute shit out of that. Sorry 911 turbo. You're nice and all. But swiping right in this one. Pick one and make a run for it. Look at the carbon fiber. Oh. Filth. Absolute filth. Now let me see if there's a Lancia Stratos around the place. Stratos. No, I think was it. Yeah, what color was the Stratos? It wasn't that yellow car. There are definitely, oh yes, red Stratos over here. Little HF. Lovely 300 here. Gullwing. Oh, look at those cars, lads. This is filthy, like. This is the quality. Look at the lighting. Is just unbelievable. I can't believe the quality, guys. It is phenomenal. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. As I don't think we're going to get to see the second one at all. We've got another ImSim rig set up here. I've not actually tried this one. I'm not going to show you more sim setups. My wife works at a dealership. Oh, I didn't show you guys the Stratos. Oh, did I? I can't even remember. There's the Stratos. Let's go for the rear of it as well. There's a guy taking a photo and I'm totally in his photo. P1000s are V&M V1s. Oof. What's your budget? So the V&M lights are actually I like them better. V&M lights would probably be my choice. Look at this, lads. Oh, there's a Ferrari noise in the background here. But look at this. How gorgeous is that? Sorry, someone said something about walking. Absolutely gorgeous. $850 max. Well, $850. Check out the SimLab pedals. Honestly, SimLab pedals are in or around that price. I would highly recommend SimLab. As I don't think we're going to get to go into the second hall here. I think we might just be limited to this one hall. There are cars with covers on them already. The bar is getting busy. I'm not crying, you're crying. Would you say the lights are better value than the... Yeah, the V1s, I had elastomer issues. The elastomer is deforming. I preferred the lights. They just gave a better impression. So, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the V1s. I think we will get back to this hall in a minute. So let's just try and have a quick look at some of the crazy cars here. Oh my God, there are cars starting, lads. Look at this. As KTM. Oh my God, lads. That was this car that was revving, if you heard that in the background. Take it easy, Tugboat. Nice little WRX here. That was a cold start rev. Eargasms. Could you guys hear it on the stream? Some super cool stuff here. Oh, a nice Diablo. I spotted a Lamborghini Diablo. Oh, only very few times in my life have I seen a Diablo, and I don't think I've ever seen one in black. Holy fuck. Oh, it's like there's no way this is going to look as good on camera. That is insane. Insane. Gorgeous. Right, lots more cars here. They're putting covers on some of them. I feel so guilty just flying by these cars. Oh, Escort Cosworth RS. RS Cosworth even. The little Alpina. We've got a very, very special 22B over here. This one is 300,000 kilometers. How insane is that? It's number 63 of 400. That is pretty special. Pretty special. That is insane. Absolutely class. What else have we got? S2000 or MX5? I would go for an S2000. That said, I'd probably buy an S2000. I'd track an MX5. MX5s are great crack to drive. They're probably better driver car. Is that a fair thing to say? Feel like a little kid. Yeah, same. Oh, and I actually feel bad for just going quickly through it. Is that like a... Oh, lads, are lovely, lovely Ferraris here, Porsches. Yeah, I feel super guilty for just flying past these. Nice little... is that a GTR? Don't even know. I'd buy everything. If you won the lottery, you wouldn't even be able to afford... Like, it depends on the lottery you win, but you probably still wouldn't be able to afford, like, even 10 of these cars. Well, some of them are definitely cheaper. So this is us just flying through the hall. Green Targa is very nice. Lots of cuties. Like, I just nearly walked past this thing, like. 1 of 100. Little, is that a Morgan? The Aeromax, is it? Yes, it is. Savage stuff. Let's keep going. The Green Targa is very nice. People are kind of shutting up shop now till tomorrow. I think tomorrow's the last day of it. Or is it today? I don't even know. It's a lovely green on this car. Absolutely beautiful. Are you the owner?
No, I wish I was.
It's absolutely beautiful. The
Yeah.
colour's stunning.
Yeah, thank you.
Aston Martin green. This thing has a nice side profile. Is that an Aero 8? This is a little... Is this a Wiesmann? Or what is this? I think it is. Is it? Right, back into this hall. And we'll go left here, I'd say. As we are missing a lot of cars because I'm going so quickly, but it also kind of suits me because I'm absolutely shattered. What did you think of the Expo, the Sim Racing Expo, the Sim Formula Expo? Did you guys enjoy it? Was there enough stuff there? Some class stuff here. There's going to be a little bit of noise near the bar here. We've got a nice little Porsche race car here. Savage little Ferrari 308. Again, poster car. Little poster car, savage. Yeah, it was small, but that made it very personal. Agreed. Because of budget, that's why sim racing is so powerful. Looked cool, loved the venue. You guys do it big in Europe. Well, Chicago in September, guys. I actually met the organizer today in person. Look at the color of that Alpha. This is stunning. That color is insane. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful color. More modern stuff here. This is this is where the drug dealers park. Check that out. What even is this? Tell me in the chat. How well do you know your cars? What is this thing? I don't even... Is that even a production car or is it a custom car? What is this thing? This is another one, or another different one. All the developers took a lot of time to share their passion for products, yeah. BMW. It's way less hectic than... This is... I'm going to check what it is. I don't even know. It's a Stutz Blackhawk. God. That thing's pretty cool. That's a little Fisker, isn't it? Fisker. Another lovely little Ferrari. Right, cars are starting to get covers on them here. Let me zoom by here. There are a couple more cars that I wanted to show because they're quite nice. Isn't it crazy though that I'm just walking past cars that are just very remarkable, but I just don't have time. I could look at this for hours. It was a stud, lol. Let's go. Are you all enjoying the stream, guys? I'm so grateful for you watching and contributing to the channel so that I can go to these events and I can bring some coverage. Some Porsches here. Simi would kill me if I don't cover the little 928s and the 944s around the place. I see a covered Delta Integrale. Yes, there is a Delta Integrale, little white Targa there. The whole Sim Racers gang will fit in this. My dad used to have one of these. That was when I was a kid. We used to drive around in one of those. Some deadly cars, little R32 Golf, not too special. We see a lot of those in Ireland. Nice little, this is the 360. Then we've got another WRX. No mark. Yes, there is. There are actually a couple of them in here. There's a DTM car around the place. Sorry, I just have to get out of the way of this Bentley. Here we have the I think the one and only JDM Classic. Sorry. I'm going to just look at that from this side. And this car is price on request. 240D, yeah. So here is the first of the little, is this an Evo? I think this looks like an Evo, yeah, it's got the arches and everything. That's a class car. They're actual DTM cars here as well. I do need to show, because people will absolutely kill me if I don't show a Ferrari F40. There are two of these in the place. Beautiful F40. The lights are kind of being turned off here, so we can't really see that incredible paint right now. Yeah, there were loads of, a good couple of 190s. Gorgeous. The other one is down there somewhere. Honestly, I can't. Do you know what, guys? We have missed a lot of cars. Look, another XJ220. I didn't even know there was a second one. How insane is that? Insane, lads. Oh, the other one has original wheels and all. Trying to see, can I see that 190E somewhere in the distance? Oh, that's the other F40 over here. Let's go look at that F40. You can't just walk past an F40. I've walked past a lot of crazy cars, but there's no chance in hell I'm going walking past an F40. Oh, lads, this is the childhood dream. 1992. Price on application. Diesel, you legend. Thank you so much. Show is open tomorrow, but I won't be live streaming.
Diesel 99
Best
is celebrating
timer.
24 months
as
a
SLR
supporter.
as well.
Yo,
a best
what's
young
the crack?
timer. That is absolutely stunning. Stunning. This thing, insane as well. Gorgeous. Lads, I am so sorry that I just can't show you absolutely everything. Nice little Testarossa there. Lovely little Carrera. I've been down this way. This thing is cool as well. This is a Wiesmann MF5 V10 prototype. Lads, this car has the V10 from the BMW M5. It's the S58S. This is 350 grand worth of car, but can you imagine this top down, the M5 V10? Ridiculous. Can you try out the IMSIM Talento pedals for the chat while you're there? I will not. I have tried them out. I can give you some opinions. Let me just switch this around here. And we're back on the front camera because, guys, I'm going to be kicked out of here very, very soon. What an insane event. Insane, like, God, the cars are just phenomenal. The IMSIM Talentos are good. They're a nice pedal. Yeah, I haven't had them on my own rig though. So can you buy tickets there? Yeah, you can buy them here. So there's a ticket office here where you can buy all the tickets. So I think that oh yeah, I can go back up the stairs. So I'm going to go back in through the sim place. Whew. I'm sorry I didn't get to everything, guys, but you get the idea. And it's kind of nice to go to a car show where there's just such an insane variety of cars. I want to thank everyone for just being class, contributing to the stream. Your donations and all that kind of stuff have brought me to this event. Parking was doable. It was very busy. Well, there's some cars are after leaving. That's interesting. And there's still people sim racing and chatting up here. So that's interesting too. But I'm with the sim racing. So they said it's closed, but I'm with the organisers here, apparently. Parking was busy, yeah. Guys, that was it. I am absolutely shattered. I'm going for beers. Thank you so much for watching. I don't have any clue how many of you watched, how entertaining this was. I don't really, I don't know. I'm not a massive entertainer, but I do like showing you around these type of things because I like this. Hopefully it gave you some bit of an insight. Those of you who can't be here, gave you some bit of an insight to what it's like to be here. It's really after quietening down now. Everybody's gone. They're kind of shooing people out. Thank you so much for everything. Am I choosing the SimLabs over the Talentos? I don't know. I haven't reviewed the Talentos. I can't answer that. I'm very sorry. Thanks for bringing us with you. Veel plezier in Maastricht. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your opinion. You're very, very welcome. Thanks for all the support, guys. And I will chat to you all later. 50 watching on YouTube. That's unreal. Thanks for the stream. Want to drive there tomorrow? Yes, it's class. Thanks, Render. Evening all. Cheers, Flea. Tell the lads as well, if you are going into chat with the guys who are doing the 24 hours of Daytona, tell them I was thinking of them. I've been checking the updates all day in the Discord. !Discord. If any of you like this type of thing, the community, most of the community kind of hid away from us today. You saw Peter McCann. Didn't see Colin. Damn it. If only Colin had a face, guys. I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks, George. Thanks, everyone. I will chat to you later. If you have any more questions, just shout in the Discord. All right. Good luck. Cheers.